Welcome to the ninth part of this. Sorry, I think it's the 10th part. Sorry. So, welcome to the 10th part of this lecture session where we are solving some problems. So, here we are solving some logical reasoning part, and here actually it's not. It is about not logical reasoning. It's about uh, like data interpretation part. So, we have completed the field question number 45. So, we'll start from question number 46 here. So here they have given some data and they've asked two questions on the basis of this pictorial diagram. So answer question 46 and 47 based on scatter plots shown in figures A to F. The calculated correlation coefficient are minus 0.55 to minus 0.987, 0.022, and minus 0.889, 0.33, and 0.97, so on. So they have given this six diagram here, and according to this they have asked that the calculated correlation 0.333 relates to the scattered plot. So they have asked that the what is the calculated correlation from this problem. So the answer will be, to solve this problem we have to understand what is the correlation, and we have already covered this part, that what is correlation, how to find out the correlation coefficient. So here to find out that the calculated correlation 0.333 relates to the scatter plot of what? A, B, and the option A is option B. That means this figure. Option B is option D. That is this figure. Option C. These are all are scattered diagram. You know. Option C is E, and option D is F. Okay. So there is negative correlation in option B. Look, it is showing a negative trend. So let's check first B. It is showing a negative correlation, right? Let's check option D, that there is no linear relationship because it's at first increasing, then decreasing, then increasing. So it's showing a haphazard case. It is a representation of a mixed proportion. So actually it is not showing any relationship. So no relationship at all. And in option C, they have said that option E, it is showing a positive trend. So positive correlation is related to option E, and also to some extent option F. Okay, F is also to some extent showing that the positive relationship. So there is strong positive correlation in option E because it's showing a exact positive correlation, but it's in a haphazard manner. There are some scattered data in this set. Okay, so 0.974. That is 0.974 is related to option E, and so the 0.3, if this is, look, they have given that the the calculated correlation coefficient is 0.974. Okay, this is related to 3, 4, 5, 6. If it is related to E, then 0.333, that is almost to some extent related, but it's not showing that exact value. Look, 0.974 is trending, is the nearest value of 1, and we know that the positive relationship shows that value 1 because it tends to 1. Positive correlation means it will be greater than 0. So 0.33 is less than 0.974, but it is approaching towards this value. So 0.333 will be is the representation of this option F. Okay, so option D will be the correct answer. So to solve this kind of problem, what should you do? You have to just analyze the problems. You have to understand that in which pattern, in which direction this scattered data are going, and by analyzing this scatter diagram, you can easily understand that what is the trend of this correlation. Now watch option. Now consider question number 47. They have asked that calculate the correlation of minus 0.522 related to the scatter plot. They have given that. Now we have to find that which of these figures are showing negative values. This is a negative trend. This is showing a negative trend. This is doing a negative trend. Now the negative correlation is related to, so A, B, and C. So A, B, and C will be the three part. So we can easily eliminate option number D here. Okay. Now among these three, A, B, and C, there is a strong negative correlation in A. Look, it's showing an exact relationship. negative strong ratio. So it will be I think it will be minus 987, minus 0.987, because it's tends to negative value. So option A is showing uh, strong negative correlation, that is equal to minus 987. Okay. Now consider option B. It is also showing a negative value, but correlation in C is stronger than B but weaker than A, right? So this C is stronger than A but stronger than B but weaker than A, because it's almost negative but it's not showing an A exact value. So the answer, so the value of this option C will be, I think it will be 0, minus 0.889. So this will show us the answer of this negative relationship correlation of option B will be minus 0.889. So you can easily identify that they have asked the question that we have to find out the we have to calculate the correlation of minus 0.522, that is similar with this scattered diagram, because it is negative but it is weaker than C. So option C will be the 0.522. So they've asked that in which scattered diagram they are showing that this correlation, negative correlation. So it will be option number I think it will be so there is a weak positive correlation in F, and therefore minus 522 is should be related with option B, right? And so the option will be here option B. Sorry, I have written it wrong here, that this will be 522 and this will be 0. 889. Have you understood it? Just consider this diagram and what that these three values are showing negative correlation. Among these three values, we have to find which is weaker negative, which is showing the stronger negative correlation, and which is showing the weaker negative correlation. By considering this, we can easily identify that whether what is the value. As the strength of the whole negative correlation will rise, the value will also rise, and if it declines, the value will also decline. This is the easiest method to solve this kind of problem. Now let's come to the question number 48. So to solve this, we have to solve actually 4 questions on the basis of this question. So let's read it carefully. Okay. So a commercial bank is having 18 circles of operations. C want to say is 18. Therefore, there are 4 types of properties: residential, commercial, industrial, and vacant sites. In each circle which have availed loan from the bank listed the properties to auction in view of their failure to repay the loan. So the bank following chart shows the percentage of 4 categories of properties in each circle which will go for auction. So just consider this list here. They have in the blue part is residential, orange is commercial, gray is industrial, and yellow is vacant. So the first question they have asked is the circles having no industrial property which failed to repay the loans. So they have asked that C3, C4, C6, C10. So we have to consider these charts at first. So that look that just observe here that C3, uh, C5, C10, and C12. Look, the chart shows that these have no industrial position. So what was the question? That the circle having no industrial property. Look, no industrial means that means in which graphs, in which bar diagram there will be no gray portion. So this is this C3, C5, and C10, and like C12, and all the other except these 4 categories, except these 4 places, all other bar diagram consist of some amount of gray color. Okay, so obviously the answer will be option number C. Now consider question number 49. They've asked that which circles have no vacant sites listed for auction. So we have to find out that in which bar diagram they have it is which bar diagram is independent of yellow portion. So let's find out that C2 there is no yellow portion. Okay, then there is C9. There is also no vacant portion. C15 will be another part, and C16 will be another part. Look, this 4 will be that part diagram where they are not showing any kind of vacant site. That means there is this 4 part diagram is independent of yellow part. Okay, so obviously the answer will be C2, C9, C15, C16. So it will be option A. Correct answer will be. Now consider question number 15. The circle with second highest percentage of residential property failing to repay loan is, they've asked 4 questions. So there are given 4 options. So second highest percentage of residential property. So we have to find that which is showing the highest percentage here. So look, residential property, in the case of residential, so we have to find out that at which portion the blue color is maximum. So look here, that the blue color is maximum here, that is the residential property is maximum here. Will be, look, C3 is the most, I think it is more than 95%. And is there any other bar diagram which is showing this? No. So the answer will be C3, which is showing the maximum residential property. Okay. So this part, this portion which is listed for this category, which is listed for auction, this property is consisting of this property consists of maximum amount of like residential places. Okay, so this will be the highest point. So the correct answer will be option number B. Okay, now consider question number 51. They've asked that the circle with largest percentage of vacant sites failing to repay loan. So we have to find out the largest percentage of vacant sites. So let's find which is the so we have to find that the yellow portion, the highest yellow portion. For this, let's find out which is showing the highest yellow portion. That is, you can easily identify that it is equal to, is it is more than 60% or 55%. So this is the maximum portion, which is showing that the yellow part is maximum. So C13 will be the correct answer, I think. Okay. So the correct answer will be option number D. Okay. So by considering this, we have completed this part, that the data interpretation part. In the next portion, we will begin with English portion. Okay. So I think it's very easy to understand, and I am able to make you understand this part. Okay. So see you in the next 11th part of this lecture session. Thank you.